up to? What's the idea?
Where is this bank statement?
Never mind about that. You've got to get out of here quick.
Do you have it?
Shh, not so loud.
Don't you?
Shut up! If you want to save Mrs. Wenders, keep quiet and let me handle this.
You?
Shh. You clearly ditched us then. I should have locked you up.
What is going on here?
They talk about flat-footed policemen. May their saints protect us from the gifted amateurs. You'd better prepare yourself for a surprise, Mr. Halliday.
Hello, Max. Where's Tony?
He's gone out.
Will he be back?
We're not sure. All right, Thompson.
Yes, sir. There's not a sign of it anywhere.
Very well. Wait outside.
Yes, sir.
Was it you who rang just now?
Yes. Why didn't you let me in?
You've got a key. Why didn't you use it?
I did, but it didn't fit the lock.
And you know why, don't you?
No. Have the locks been changed?
May I have your bag? You knew this wasn't your key, didn't you?
No.
Your husband has explained this, you know. You can tell us all about it now.
What is this? Why am I don't quite understand.
No? I don't believe you do. Come and sit down, Mrs. Wenders.
Inspector, what is all this?
Thompson,
Yes, sir.
take this handbag to the police station. And mind you're not seen.
Oh, yes, sir. I'll go by the High Street, Inspector.
Thompson, you can't go down the street with two handbags. Come on. You can put it in this.
Yes, sir.
Margot, what is this? Why are you here?
I don't know. About an hour ago, the warden came to see me and said I was to be taken home. Two detectives drove me here and parked around the corner. Then that detective told me I could just go. But I couldn't get this door open. As I was leaving, the detective was still outside and she brought me around by the garden. Where's Tony? He was supposed to visit me this morning, but they said he couldn't come. Has anything happened to him?
No, nothing. Inspector, do you mind telling us what you're up to?
Mrs. Wenders, what I've got to tell you may come as a shock.
Yes.
We strongly suspect that your husband had planned to murder you.
He's right, Margot. Tony arranged for Swan to come here that night and killed him.
How long have you known about this?
Did you suspect it yourself?
No, never. And yet, Max, what's wrong with me? I don't seem able to feel anything. Shouldn't I have a breakdown or something?
It's just a delayed reaction, that's all. In a couple days, you're going to have one hell of a breakdown. When did you find out?
The first clue came quite by accident. We discovered that your husband had been spending large numbers of pound notes all over the place. He ran into over 300 pounds, and it appeared to have started about the time you were arrested. Now, I had to find out where he got this money and how. And then I remembered that after you were arrested, we searched this flat and I saw a copy of his bank statement in the desk. So yesterday afternoon, I went to the prison and asked to see your handbag. While I was doing this, I managed to lift your latchkey. Highly irregular, of course, but my blood was up. Then this morning, when your husband was out, I came here to have a look at his bank statement. I never saw it because I never got through that door. You see, the key I had taken from your handbag didn't fit the lock. Don't make a sound. Williams.
Sir.
Who was it?
Winders, sir.
Which way did he go?
Hold on. Towards the police station.
Good. Maidavale Police.
Yes, sir. O'Brien.
Hubbard, look. He's found out about his raincoat. He just came back and couldn't get in. I think he's on his way to the station now. Has Thompson arrived with the handbag?
Yes, sir.
Good. Now look, give Wendis those books and the handbag, and make sure he sees the key. Better make him check the contents and sign for it. If he wants his own key and raincoat, tell him I've gone to Glasgow.
Yes, sir.
Any questions?
No questions.
Right. Call me back when he leaves the station. Well, Mr. Halliday, have you got it?
No, I don't think so. Where is Mrs. Wendis' key?
Took me just half an hour to find it.
But if it was there, why didn't Wendis use it just now?
He didn't use it because he doesn't realize it's there. He still thinks it's his wife's handbag. You see, you were very nearly right. He told Swan that he would leave your key under the stair carpet, Mrs. Wendis, and told him to return it to the same place when he left. But as Swan was killed, he naturally assumed that your key would still be in one of Swan's pockets. That was his little mistake, because Swan had done exactly what you suggested, Mr. Halliday. He unlocked the door and then replaced the key before he came in.
And it's been there all along. So the key that Wendis took off Swan's body was,
Swan's own latchkey. Mind you, even I didn't guess that at once. At first I thought your husband must have changed the locks. It always surprised me that no key was found on Swan's body. After all, most men carry a latchkey about with them. Then I had a brainwave, and I took the key that was in your handbag to Mrs. Van Dorn's and unlocked the door of her apartment. Then I borrowed her telephone and called Scotland Yard.
But why did you bring me here?
Because you were the only other person who could possibly have left that key outside. I had to find out if you knew it was there.
Suppose I had known.
You didn't.
Max!
yes, darling.
I think I'm going to have that breakdown right now.
O'Brien.
Yes, sir. He's just left the station.
Right. Try and hang on a little longer. Williams.
Sir.
He's just left the station. Give me a thump if he comes this way.
Yes, sir.
What happens now?
Sooner or later, he'll come back here. As I've pinched his key, he'll have to try the one in the handbag. When that doesn't fit, he'll realize his mistake, put two and two together, and look under the stair carpet.
Well, what happens if he doesn't do that? This is all guesswork. We can't prove a thing.
That's perfectly true. But once he opens that door, we shall know everything.
What will you do then?
I'm to phone Scotland Yard. They're standing by for my call now.
And Mrs. Wendis?
We'll have nothing else to fear.
You all right, Margaret?
Yes, I'm all right.
Quiet now, you two. Careful.
He's going around to the garden. Shh. He's coming back.
He's remembered.
Put my coat on just a little bit.